again, Dino Nuggets, and welcome back to my Terraria playthrough, episode 2 of season 2. Today we are going to be trying to do whatever we can to find some better equipment because we are struggling a bit, as you could see from the last episode. So we want to try to solve that problem. If that sounds like fun to you, feel free to like this video and subscribe for more Terraria content coming in the future. And so begins our second episode of Master Mode. I'm going to kind of spend the day traveling. I have some things in mind that I think we should get, like some sand, because I would like to start making potions as soon as possible. I would also like to get maybe some better weapons would be nice, of course, and then as well we could definitely do with some better accessories always. And so that's kind of the plan for today. We're gonna try not to die. That's gonna be a personal goal of mine, is to not die, but I don't have great hopes for that, especially knowing that apparently the jungle is right here. Well, that's not good. We can't make it through the jungle right now, so we're just gonna turn around and cut our losses on this little trek. So it'll be a little bit difficult starting out the world, not knowing which way to go to do what, not really knowing how to traverse the world, but we'll get there. It's just going to take a little bit of time. My first thought is we definitely need an anvil, which means we need more lead. That means we also need a furnace. And so those things are going to be pretty important. I'm thinking we're going to start making a mine shaft, and obviously we're going to have to do it a lot closer than here because that's pretty far away from the house. I want it to be pretty close. I want to be able to go from the house to the mine shaft whenever possible. And so we'll make the opening. I'll just leave it kind of a normal opening for now, but I do want it to be a pretty big size opening. Maybe open it up this much here. We might as well cut all this open as well. Cut this up, and then we're going to kind of like you would make a mine shaft in Minecraft, I guess. Kind of dig down, but only for a little bit before we start going straight down. This is more for aesthetic than anything. And so let's go ahead and build out this place. Man, the copper pickaxe is so slow. We'll make this fast for you guys. Okay, so I have cleared out the area a little bit. I've also kind of buried us in here. We do not want to die tonight. I saw it was nighttime. It's becoming nighttime very quickly. The last thing we want is to die again 9 times like we did last episode. And so we're going to try to avoid that. What I want to do is I want to dig about this much. It doesn't need to be perfect or anything, but we're going to dig down here. I guess this means we should probably make a workbench, because I'm not going to go back up there and get it. Or we don't need to make a workbench. We can just make platforms in our hands, apparently. We just rip the wood apart with our bare hands. And so what I would like to do, we're going to kind of make sure that we're protected here. In fact, let's actually do this instead. I don't want to fall to my death. I'm going to multiple times forget that we don't have immunity to fall damage. That'll happen quite often, I'm sure. And we also don't want to get stuck in a hole. And so our goal will be to make it to where we can jump back up every time we need to. The last thing we want is to be stuck somewhere underground. So far, so good. Once we get wings, this will be a lot easier. But this is definitely going to be the beginning. So here's some stone. This is what I was hoping for, really, because we need stone for a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and dig this out more. So everything, it's not just the dirt, not just the stone, but everything is going to be such a pain to mine. I was just getting used to the Shroomite digging claws in my last playthrough before that was taken away from us. Rest in peace, Season 1. But now we've got this copper pickaxe and it's so slow. I can't wait till we get something better. Let's get all of this stone because it's really important that we get our furnace. We want a furnace. We want to make sure that we have access to smelt our bars when we need to. In this case, see, look at it. We would have gotten stuck down here if I didn't have any wood platforms. In fact, that's not low enough, apparently. This should be good though. Like perfect jumping height is fine with me. There's also like kind of starting off our elevator a little bit, which is something that we're obviously going to need to do in the future, but it's not really a priority for me. We have so much more to worry about. We're not going to hell anytime soon. I think... Oh no, it was one off again. So I need to figure out how far down it is that I can dig. I think it's here. Here becomes the perfect jump. Yes, it does. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to speed this part up for you guys. We're going to keep going, and then I will slow this thing down if we have anything worth showing you guys. You have got to be kidding me. I don't even know where he came from. Oh my gosh. I don't know where that guy came from. He just kind of fell down with me. I thought maybe since I closed it off that wouldn't be an issue, but apparently I was wrong. Oh goodness. Alright, well, exciting but upsetting. Now what we're gonna do is every once in a while I'll just put a little bit of a block there. Now we gotta worry about a ghost. There he is. Cause yeah, oh, this is not gonna be fun. This is not gonna be fun at all. Alright, so let's see. I thought I picked these up already. I guess not. Or I did, but more came, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so the ghosts are a worry because they can go through blocks, which makes them a big threat. What we're going to do is we're also going to close these little walls off here. Nothing's over there, so we don't need anything from them. But what would be nice is... Let's get rid of that torch. Oh, no, that torch is just gonna sit there. They won't be able to crawl out from behind these walls now, if that was happening, which I don't know if it was, to be honest. So that's definitely... We can avoid having to break the gravestone by doing this. We'll just put it on a little platform for now. We'll prop it up and we won't worry about it too much. Well, I'll go ahead and go back to kind of speeding this process up for you guys. I found a faster way of putting the platforms down. It's easier to put it above me than it is to try to put it below me. And so that's helping a little bit, I think. All right, I'll speed this up for you guys. So I'm back up on the surface. I'm not entirely convinced that we're fine in terms of damage and materials, whatnot. But I think I'm good enough to at least bring up my my findings. Right, I found quite a bit of stone to make a furnace. We definitely need a furnace. We're gonna plop that down. We can make a lead bar, but not more than that. I only found that lead in the last episode. We'd like to be able to make an anvil at some point. I don't want to play range, but I almost feel like for now, it's almost necessary that I play some sort of range. Because I need to put some distance between me and the enemies, because we're not doing so great in terms of damage output and knockback and all that good stuff. Okay, I think daytime is approaching. Thank goodness. We're going to kind of follow this guy because I'd like to get some of those pumpkins. Okay, so we got a furnace. We got a furnace. We got stone. We got all that good stuff, but we do not have any like equipment or anything that we can use as like good damage, anything like that, which is a bit of a difficult situation. Let's see, a medium improvement to all stats. We might actually want to start doing this with the pumpkins that we find as well. It's really not that much, but I feel as though maybe doing something like this will help us. I do feel like, I definitely feel the difference in our movement speed. I know those were just slimes, so it's hard to say, but I'm definitely moving faster. I think that was probably a good call. What we're really looking for now, like I said, is sand, because I would like to make a glass bottle that we could put on our workbench so we could start making some potions, because I would like to get a spelunker potion and start finding out what's underneath the surface. I don't like digging blind anymore. that was season 1 stuff. Season 2 stuff is being prepared and doing things the right way and the easy way, because we have a hard enough time fighting all the bad guys. We don't need to make it harder by having no idea where we're going or what we're doing. So we're going to continue this way. We're going to try to get around this slime. We pick and choose our battles now because we're smart. Okay, this cave was good, but it was defended by a gnome. The gnome was defending it, which I guess, now that I think about it, the gnome being over here is actually a good sign, because that means that over here there might be a living wood tree, which has chests in it that we can get items from. So that's a common sense thing. Oh, and we got a gold. Oh, that means that we could get the merchant to move in. Oh, that's good too. That's good too. We'll go back home after we come over here. We'll head home. We'll go ahead and make ourselves a another house for the merchant to move into. Okay, so the gnome, I thought the gnome always was around living wood trees, but maybe that's not the case. Was I wrong? Because I do remember being over here and not having a living wood tree, because the snow biome is right next to this. So I do remember that. Must not be, but that's okay. Just trying to find any amount of help that we can. Let's go ahead and get this guy. I've got to keep an eye on the 5-minute timer that I have for the, here's a chest. Very nice. Our first chest. Let's see how lucky we get. Oh, a radar. Not the best ever, but that's actually very useful for us at least. We got more money. We got some recall potions, which will come in handy. Those are definitely something I'm going to have to start using way more efficiently. Because last season I was always getting caught up in a bad place and then not teleporting home, and then I would end up still struggling. So let's go ahead. Let's try to get this guy. We don't want to go too far down because we don't want to start encountering things we can't handle. So I see a little piece of lead here, but definitely not enough for us. Let's go ahead and head back up. I don't see any, I unfortunately don't see any sand. I was really hoping to find just some, like a patch of it underground, because we don't need a lot. We just need enough to make that. We just need enough to make that bottle. So let's grab this chest and take it home with us as well. Oh, I see some lead here, it looks like. Then we run up. I think what we'll do is we'll try to traverse the snow biome a little bit. Whoa, look at that. What is that, an angry dandelion? I've never seen that before. These things are tough, what the heck? Those things do some damage. Okay, we don't want to get caught up on that guy again. So let's kind of run away. Let's use a recall potion. I'm kind of scared. We're going to use a recall potion. We're going to make a campfire because we are going to need that regen. We're going to hang out here, and then I have to take care of something, and I will be right back. Alright, back and ready for action. Our guide is helping us out a bit, which we appreciate. It's Cody. Cody the guide, helping us out. Okay, so we didn't get anything too amazing. We got some copper. We got glow sticks. We did get some potions, which is good. We also got, or we did not get that lead bar, but we got the radar, which is cool. It'll be good to get the to get as many pumpkins as we can once the event for Halloween kind of ends. We won't be able to get too many pumpkins, and so there are definitely some things that we'd like to get. So I'll keep a little stockpile of that. Apparently worms jumping out of the rock there. We're going to continue this way. We got an enemy nearby. Hopefully it's not one of those dandelions, man. Those things were insane. So we're just going to kind of keep making our way. This slime, like, met us over here the last time as well, so that's kind of funny that he was there again. We have bombs, so we could also get the demolitionist to stop by. Oh, we ran out of torches. Also, this is exactly what I told myself to not do in terms of going too far down and encountering things that we can't handle. So let's immediately backtrack and not go so fast, because I definitely cannot handle a lot of what's down in these special biomes. Thankfully, still have our platforms here. We can make our way back up. Not a problem at all. the problem arises if something traps us. So let's try not to get trapped. We're going to put a platform here. We should be able to jump from here to there. There we go. So we can grab some boreal wood. I don't know if the tools are any different, but we might as well grab some since we're here. The background looks so intense. When we first walked over here, I thought it was a crimson biome because of the dead trees and everything, or a corruption biome, I should say, because we do not have crimson here in this world, not this time. I'm gonna try to avoid this guy. We definitely don't want to pick any fights that we can't handle, and I would say that even ice slimes, probably something that we can't necessarily handle at the moment. We don't have any chests down here, unfortunately. We're gonna kind of make our way over here. We are freezing cold. We're gonna try to avoid this guy. We failed. We're gonna fail this guy too. I know he's gonna go right over us though. Just keep going. Thank you. Okay, we're moving so slow now. We also could use some of that pumpkin pie. I do not want to fall down there. If I can help it, let's not fall down this giant hole that's going to lead to our immediate death. Just keep going this way. I imagine that the corruption is going to be on the other side of this snow biome. This snow biome seems way bigger than the one I had in the last season as well. Oh, guys, perfect. Look at this. So we got a desert biome. We can get some cactus to make a cactus sword, which I'm pretty sure is better than a normal. I'm pretty sure that's better than a normal wooden sword. Most things are going to be. And then we are also going to cut the top off of this mountain over here. Let's flatten this part of the world out a little bit. We definitely want... Can we like... So I'm curious, are we able to... Oh no, so the sand actually stays if there's a cactus on it. That's kind of interesting. I wonder why that happens. So we're going to dig this out for now. We would really like the glass. Dig this out. I do see an enemy nearby, which could be a bad sign. Some enemies in this desert are no joke. Look at, there's two of them there. You see them? Oh gosh. I don't know how we're gonna get around those guys. Oh, we do have some shurikens, you know. What we could do is we could try to get these guys. Oh, there's the... Oh, those guys are tough. Okay, so we know if we see those guys run. I thought maybe it wouldn't be so bad, but if we see those guys, we're gonna run. We need to run all the way back over here to get our gold. Okay, we're at the desert. We're going to already start getting our recall potion ready. This vulture is going to try to get in our way. We're not going to let him. We're going to grab everything. Oh, our gold is gone. No. The gold is gone, guys. So that gold, the Terraria gods giveth, and the Terraria gods taketh. That's all that comes down to. So now, okay, we can make maybe a cactus sword and a cactus pickaxe. Does that do any better? Fast speed? Fast speed? Do we only have enough for one of these things? No. So we're gonna get the cactus sword, which we got demonic, which is cool. That demon eye is huge. And then we are gonna get the cactus pickaxe, just for the chance of getting a little bit better. Oh, this is already... I can already tell the difference. I can feel the difference in this. Oh, and a spelunker potion, which is what we wanted the glass for, so... Very nice. You know, I'll take it. Things are starting to somewhat look up. Let's see how we do against these guys. Still not great. We could definitely use with some knockback. Knockback would be great. What we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of come on this side of them. Nice. Okay, so we're a little bit more equipped to fight some of these guys. Not the guy with the hand. Those guys are the tough ones. Cody would be a great help. He's choosing not to be. Whatever, that's fine. Now, look at, we get a little bit more reach. We can take out these guys without them hitting us. Which is wonderful. Alright. So we are definitely in a little bit of a better place than we were. I wouldn't say we're like smooth sailing, because I will definitely make mistakes. Like jumping. The jump, like, I have to remember that I can't jump across like zombies because they're gonna jump with me. Apparently the zombie eye or the demon eye hit me, but I doubt that. It was definitely the zombies got me. Those guys actually took my money and ran away, by the way. I made the exact same mistake, by the way. I got on the wrong side of this zombie here, so he's gonna get me again. We definitely need some kind of attack increase. Oh, I did not mean to take that. No. That's not good. Okay, so we made it past that one. The pumpkin pie actually makes a big difference. I will say, the only reason we made it that time was because of the... Oh my goodness, look at this. That guy's got a little bit of shine. Is he the one that killed me? Is that what... Is that why they get a little bit of shine like that? The knockback definitely helps here against these zombies. We've got to get a little bit less stingy with our health potions. We also need to make sure we don't get too... We don't need to bite off more than we can chew. Oh. That demon eye almost hit me into the zombie, which would have been a huge issue. Okay, so what I want to do is dig down a bit more. Let's not let this guy in the hole with me. Alright, we're back home. We got quite a bit of lead. Let's see, 50 lead ore, which we can now use. Let's make this many, 15 of them. So now we have 16, and we're gonna turn all the copper bars or the copper ore into copper bars. We're going to make an anvil, which is good for us. That means we can make a lead weapon. which hopefully a lead weapon would be better than a cactus one, but we will have to see. We'll have to see when that happens. Okay, let's get this guy. I don't know if there's 1 or 2 zombies here. Okay, it's just the one guy. We should be okay. Let's heal up. Head over here, grab this star and pumpkins. Okay, so let's see what we got in terms of the lead broadsword. 15 damage. This does 13. It's not that big of a increase. 7%, 12%. It's actually better for us to keep this for now. A lead pickaxe, 7 melee damage, very fast speed, very weak knockback. Pickaxe powers 35. This is much better for us. And a demonic lead pickaxe, not great because it doesn't help our speed, but that's alright. Let's see. And then we wanted to take some of the sand that we got and make it into some glass. That should be over here. We're just gonna make all of that into glass right now. We're gonna make a bottle. Let's place that. And then we're gonna turn the rest of these into bottles, and we're gonna actually need to find some water. So that'll be the toughest part. But we will actually finish that in tomorrow's, or the next episode. Not tomorrow. Not tomorrow's episode, the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a little bit all over the place, but we're really trying to get our footing in Master Mode. And I think it'll be a little bit before we can really get our footing, but we're taking steps in the right direction. It's about time we build some houses, get some merchants to move in. The merchant, the demolitionist, we get them to move in, and then we will be smooth sailing from here. So if you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe to the channel for some more, and like this video if you enjoyed it. I've been your host, Bubbasaurus. Thank you guys for watching, and remember to always be on your Bubbasaurus best.